The traditional sports car hierarchy has officially been dismantled by sheer, unadulterated American displacement. IMAVA. Today, we witness a brutal mechanical awakening, the global debut of the 2027 Ram 1500 Rumble Bee SRT. Ram did not just build a utility vehicle, they engineered a software-defined, tire-shredding weapon designed to permanently humiliate elite European sports sedans. Forget what you knew about modern pickup trucks. This monolith launches from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour faster than a standard, rear-wheel drive BMW M3. Let's isolate the data nodes. To comprehend how a massive, high-profile asset stays completely planted at hypervelocity, we must analyze its structural footprint. The Rumble Bee SRT adopts a tight, track-focused quad-cab short bed configuration, systematically slicing 13 inches out of the standard wheelbase. This aggressive aero package generates 192 pounds of genuine downforce, pinning the truck to the asphalt all the way to its targeted 170 mph top speed. Beneath that sculpted composite hood lies the absolute pinnacle of internal combustion, the legendary, unelectrified 6.2-liter supercharged Hellcat V8. This mechanical titan commands an absolute 777 horsepower and 680 pound-feet of pure, unrestricted torque. Ram's performance division is making a definitive statement here. While the global automotive industry retreats into microscopic engine displacement, forced hybridization, and silent electrification, the Rumble Bee SRT shouts. There are no eco-conscious mild hybrid systems here. There is no auto start-stop to save fuel. This is pure, raw, supercharged fury channeled through a beefed-up TorqueFlite 8 HP 95 8-speed automatic transmission, an ultra-robust gearbox calibrated explicitly to handle catastrophic torque dumps without shredding the internal gears. When you bury the throttle, the massive twin-screw supercharger instantly jams high-density oxygen into the combustion chambers. The response is instantaneous. There is no turbo lag, no digital hesitation. The internal combustion orchestra delivers a deafening, high-decibel acoustic masterpiece through dual blacked-out exhaust tips, catapulting this heavy-duty, high-tensile steel weapon from 0 to 60 miles per hour in a mind-bending 3.5 seconds. It destroys the 0 to 100 km/h threshold before an unassisted BMW M3 can even find traction, screaming past the quarter-mile mark in a verified 12.2 seconds flat. Ram has engineered a mechanical anomaly, forcing a massive, heavy-duty utility asset to accelerate with the raw, violent trajectory of a mid-engine supercar. It is pure industrial dominance. Managing this level of raw kinetic force on the tarmac required a complete mechanical overhaul of the truck's rolling gear. The Rumble Bee SRT commands massive 325 series performance rubber wrapped around ultra-wide 22-inch wheels. This represents the absolute widest, most aggressive tire footprint ever fitted to a factory production Ram asset since the legendary V10-powered Dodge Ram SRT. 10 shook the industry over 2 decades ago. Ram's performance division is deliberately channeling that exact same Viper-derived DNA, engineering a vehicle that prefers track apexes over mud pits. To ensure this 777 horsepower monolith doesn't lose control under heavy lateral cornering forces, the physical track width has been drastically widened, pushing the front track out by 6.8 inches and the rear track by a massive 7.0 inches. This gives the truck an imposing, square-set footprint that completely redefines its center of gravity. The suspension architecture is heavily modified from a standard utility setup, featuring an advanced, track-calibrated air suspension system engineered in unison with stiffer anti-roll bars and performance-tuned dampers. With a single click into track mode, the system drops the entire chassis down by an additional 1.5 inches, eliminating body roll and flattening out the suspension geometry. Furthermore, to combat the catastrophic wheel hop that plagues traditional leaf-sprung setups during high-load launches, Ram engineers deployed a specialized fifth shock absorber directly onto the rear axle assembly. When you throw this massive machine into a sharp switchback, it doesn't plow, push, or lean like a typical utility truck. It hooks, vectors, and tracks with absolute linear confidence. It forces massive, industrial dimensions to behave exactly like a low-slung, track-focused sports coupe. Step inside the cockpit, and the environment transitions into a high-fidelity, performance-focused digital command bridge. The operator is greeted by a thick, flat-bottomed carbon fiber steering wheel flanked by aluminum paddle shifters and a tactical, console-mounted manual shifter that grants total mechanical control. Every single critical vehicle metric, from supercharger boost pressure to real-time G-force telemetry, is fed directly into the massive central display running tailored SRT performance pages. Carbon fiber trim accents line the dashboard, while deeply bolstered Alcantara sport seats hold you firmly in place. To completely isolate the cabin experience, Ram integrates a premium 19-speaker Harman Kardon audio system, though the true soundtrack remains the raw whine of that 777-horsepower supercharger. The competitive landscape is completely defenseless. Ford recently attempted to capture the street truck market with their F-150 Lobo, but with a weak twin-turbo V6, it is entirely outgunned. Ram has effectively built the most powerful, quickest, and fastest V8 powered production pickup truck in human history. They took the brutal soul of the Hellcat and optimized it exclusively to dominate the asphalt. As extreme engineering paradigms and high-output V8 life cycles reach their historic apex throughout this year, staying synchronized with accurate automotive data is mandatory. To ensure your real-world performance diagnostics and vehicle platform evaluations remain at the absolute highest fidelity, you must stay linked to this primary node. Subscribe to Vision Effect TV now. Activate the notification node. Stay ahead of the curve. I am AVA. I will see you in the next simulation.